We are the Flaming Liberals, and this is Tellin It Straight.
Tellin It Straight.
Okay. Tellin It Straight.
So something for that? There's probably some sound language for that.
Tellin It Straight. I don't know. Okay. Straight. Okay.
But then, how do you do sign language for like double entendre shit? So that would be interesting.
I do not know. So, moving along. We know that this is like a week behind.
Yeah, because we're filming this a week early, and
because we have shit to do next week.
A lot of the stuff that we have to talk about is occurring today, and so it will be clearly weeks old news. Which
that's okay.
That's okay.
It's a good reminder.
It is. This will still be good to talk about a week from. I will probably still be talking about it in a week, so don't worry. Shuffle on. Shuffle. Okay. Alright, this is not even one of those videos that this is a serious video, and yet this is the one
we're all being stupid.
This is our third video filming today, so I don't know, I couldn't our
eyebrow waves. I don't think I can do that. I used to be able to do that. Can you like fucking eyebrow?
I can barely lift mine up anymore.
I used to be able to do the wave. Now I got like this.
I can
like this side doesn't want to move. What's wrong with you? Like one side of my face. Okay, whatever. Let's go.
It's you know, it's like when those people get the Botox shots and suddenly they
one side of my face looks like had Botox. It's like
the collagen is still good in your, and then like my collagen is pretty good on my forehead because
look at that.
I'm like it feels weird kind of. And I used
spider! It's alive!
Oh, kill it! Oh god, it's gonna be out of the way!
It totally is going.
Oh wait, no, it's on shirt. Kill it! It's on shirt. Kill it! Die? I think the guns are there. Oh my god! They're like in the shirt.
It's died!
Well, we're gonna redo this!
No, that's staying up there. Because really, that's live action, like, life or death situation.
If you ever want to see me any more girly, it's when there's some sex and spiders.
I'm really manly, but when it comes to a spider,
then you'll hear me shrieking. Because I'm like,
ah! He's stinging me.
Like, no, kill it, no, I don't want it.
I killed it though.
Yay! I thought I killed many spiders, but it didn't work, but
I don't think anybody understands how much I don't like spiders, and like, it's right there.
It's spider guts, so it's okay.
Oh my god. Like in the middle of something, there's a spider. Universe, what are you doing? I guess they wanted like humor element. Alright, so Universe is like, you're not fucking funny enough. Here, let me add something.
But we just got
to say that
unfortunately this video.
It costed a life. That's pretty serious.
I do.
But like,
is it weird that every time I kill a spider, I feel so bad?
I do feel bad, but like his little, it's me or the spider because like, okay, I got bit by a brown recluse, and then I got bit by a black widow. Like all within like 6 weeks of each other. In fact, I didn't. It was really bad. So you know what? I say kill first, ask questions later. Like when it comes to spider problems, like I was alright with bugs until they started biting me and down there killing me. So now I'm like, die.
Yeah.
So he's dead.
Yeah.
Gross. Super gross.
If it just didn't come out of the house, it'd be safe.
Well, if he didn't have to like invade my territory, he could stay on the other end of the house. Like I would not know.
He's a spider.
Oh my god! Like now I'm having anxiety attack. Like what else is over here?
More spiders. They're living in the walls. There's families.
Jaws.
Especially because that was a tiny one. That was a baby one. Like, so.
I do not even want to think about it. Like I've already
you have a family of spiders.
Yeah, no, I know. Like I've been getting like bites and stuff. Like I woke up with a little bite on my wrist.
Oh, that's not good.
Like right here today. Wow. It was bad.
Okay, so this is Tellin It Straight. So we will actually discuss something of importance. Not spiders. What it costs.
God, I feel like you're all over
the cost of a spider life.
There will be a fly that lives.
How does that impact the universe when you kill a spider?
A fly will live and live to annoy you 8 days longer, apparently, because we killed the spider. You're welcome.
But see, the thing is that after living with my aunt and just, if I was in bed reading, like every night there was a spider that found me.
God, no.
And I felt bad because you know what? Everyone's like, oh, the dad, they're long legs, like they won't hurt you, but they are fucking fast. And they look bigger because their legs are so much bigger, and like they would be up here before I could notice them because they were attracted to the light of my Kindle, and so suddenly I would see them up here. You know that's gonna fucking flip. Yeah. And every night a spider came and found me, and was just crawling on me, not even like in the bed with me, just on me. Like it came out of freaking nowhere, and then I can't sleep because the spider was on me, and it happened continuously. And of course, I felt really bad.
No, I would not feel bad. This is like a horror film.
That alone won't hurt you, and I'm like, this is the sort of a horror
Maybe
film.
not physically, but psychologically, yes. Okay,
psychologically,
no.
I PTSD now because I can't freaking sleep because there were spiders, and so many spiders were in that room. Like it was the first house like in a hillside. So those houses are like the first line that insects have.
Yeah.
There were lizards in my room. Lizards, no problem. I would go pick up a lizard, even though it was like the entire time. Like really, I was like, "Bitch, lizard, I'm just trying to get you outside."
What the hell?
A lizard, I don't mind.
I like lizards.
Snakes,
but what the hell?
It would depend. But then like spiders, it is a sort of horror film when these things are invading you. But that is a sort of horror film, and usually that just means that is the room though where people would be standing over me in my sleep, and I was like, could you not?
She means ghosts, by the way. Like just in case you're wondering, like not
Not actual
this is
people,
Jason, but like ghosts.
Yeah, and so it kind of made me not so surprised that there were just spiders and bugs constantly after me because, well, it's my life, so.
There was the other day, I went to go put my makeup on in the mirror. This was ridiculous. And I was like, doo-doo-doo-doo. And I looked down, and then I looked up, and I was like, doo-doo-doo. And there was a little baby spider crawling on my platinum hair, so it was like really obvious. And I was like, ah! And I like think I ripped out like half my hair, just like ripping him out of my head. And I smashed his head.
Seriously, I swear that
I'm so sorry, bugs.
bugs and like spiders that they have like almost teleporting abilities.
I don't know where it came from.
Because
like I even looked at the ceiling. I'm like, what'd you do? Like bungee jump down? Like
there have been times when I've caught a spider spindling. You can't even stick my finger, but I'm like it's spindling its way down, and you'll see it there. Yeah. But then there are times when I'm like I'll get up in the middle of the night and I'll go to the bathroom really fast and come back and suddenly there's a spider on my pillow. And I was like, I just looked at my pillow.
Excuse me while I have like anxiety attacks. And
I'm like, I know. I'm like, my head was just on my pillow. And suddenly there's a spider on my pillow. Like, does that not freaking me out? Because you're like, well, where was it? But you know,
did you guys hear about the spider that lived in a woman's ear for 5 years? I probably should have like documented that article. But
especially when I was just gonna say, I'm like, well, do you know that study about like how many insects and spiders and crap that people ingest in their sleep? And I'm like,
it's 5 years.
Like, that makes me want to sleep with like nose plugs and ear plugs.
Oh, if you no.
Just to make sure.
Hold on. If you guys want to see a real spider, like a spider at the Beer Ward, go on my Instagram at QUEENANDROGYNY. Because that. Whatever. I'm talking. Thank you for interrupting it because now they don't know.
Go to your Instagram that she'll link in the description.
If I remember, it's.
I'll make you remember.
As
keep talking.
As Queen Androgyny, if you go there, and you go back to like October of 2013, my parents and I went outside, and then we came back into the house, and we looked on the wall, and I'm not kidding. There is, you can see it, a spider this big. His legs were out like this. We thought it was a bat, like, or a bird. We weren't sure, like up on the wall. And my dad, like, looks at this thing, and I look at this thing, I'm like, Dad. And, like, we're all in, like, man mode, right? And so, like, I'm like, what is that? And my dad is, like, never afraid of anything, but he gets apparently the same face that I get. He'll never admit he was afraid. He was like, and he's like, I don't know, but I'm gonna kill it. So, of course, we're, like, on a mission at this point to, like, kill this bug. When he killed it, it splatted, like, green shimmering goo, like, all over the wall. But this thing was, like, freaking, like, 4 to 5 inches in diameter. Like, he's never seen anything like this. Like, I've never seen anything like this living here. Like, it wasn't a tarantula. We don't know what the hell it was. It was gross. It was. I would like equate it to like a magical bug.
I was to say, if it had like green shimmering crap that's like ectoplasm, right? Like from Ghostbusters.
Yeah, like it was like ectoplasm.
Like, it was a bug out of the ether.
I literally was like, if there were supernatural bugs that just randomly arrived, this has got to be it, because I've never seen anything like this, at least not in America.
Just say, yeah, like if you go to places like Australia and New Zealand and
camel spider. Anyways, maybe we should talk about something other than spiders now.
Like Martini really wants to go to New Zealand with all of her Kiwi friends.
Yes.
and she shows me spiders that go into those people's houses, and they're all like they are the size of like that wall clock that you have up there, like
Yeah.
they are like massive spiders, and I like. Everyone's like, well, I'm like, what do you do? You can't kill those things. Those things are like indestructible. What do you do with them?
Indestructible. Like, Disturbed made the wrong music video for that. They should have just put the massive spider up there and then like singing that song. Because really, how do you kill it with a BB gun? Like, really, what the fuck? Like, you're shooting. You better get a shoot with a big ass 6-inch high heel. Be like, pop.
Are you kidding me? You're going to give me like a 7-foot broom handle because I'm not going anywhere near that thing. And I will try to stab it.
My dad, with his amazing fly swatter, would probably find a way.
If that thing ran at you, what would you do? If that thing came at you on the attack because it realized you were trying to... and it's like rolling on the ground. Please don't kill me. Don't eat me. And you know it's probably like, bitch, you're too big. Like, you know, we probably still look humongous even to those things.
Do you realize I think we have literally gone about spiders for like 15 minutes.
This will be our outtake because we can't put
No,
this
this
in
is
our
going
video.
up. This is so going up. Okay, so we didn't have much to talk about today anyways.
I guess that's
out. So we went in to pay homage to Maya Angelou.
Angelou, good for me. I don't know why I say it.
I don't know.
I've always said Maya Angelou, and maybe that was just the way I said it.
Anybody I know
You
says
say
Maya
Angelou.
so they had doctorate degrees, so I'm running with it. But anyway,
I don't know how to spell.
she had a lot of. This is true.
I feel okay. She passed away. That's why we're saying we're paying homage to her. She passed away today, and she was she was one of the most inspirational poets and social activists that I can even think of. Like if you kind of spend any time on Tumblr, but half of her quotes are always floating around somewhere, and I don't know. Every time I read them, I'm still like yes. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
Her words, no matter when she said them in her life, are still so appropriate and. Yeah, she was still such a big advocate for everybody, even the LGBT community, so late in life that I'm like, she's just one of those such inspirational people that I would love to be anywhere close to the level at someday.
Yes.
Like those are the types of people that people should aspire to be. I think
yes.
Where you care that much about people that you really do devote your life to helping others and trying to make a difference in some way. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. She's always been one of my favorite influential people. So I don't know. I am very sad that she's no longer with us. But she spent a long, good life trying to make a difference, and I think she really did.
Absolutely. Like if you had to leave a legacy, wouldn't it be nice to leave that one? And here's the thing that I think she would like to leave with everybody. I'm speaking on her behalf, I guess, but if she can do it, you can do it.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to be a great authoress. You can go out there and leave a massive legacy by being you and by being positive and choosing to outlast the bullcrap that comes your way and use your mind over all the matter around you that's trying to tear you down to go and inspire somebody by doing whatever you do. If that's even like, some people, they collect rocks. This is random, but like I know rock collectors that have inspired me more than educators. And they're so passionate and so loving and warm and kind. And that's what it's all about anyways. So if you aren't doing that, do that. And get out there and make a difference. Because that's what's going to, when you die, make you feel good in the end, just to know that you changed the world.
Even if
what
it's one person
dash?
at a time. I mean, really, because...
Yep. It doesn't matter how many.
If you only affect one person in your life, that's one person's life that you
and
better.
it's a ripple effect. You don't know what that person's going to go do. You don't know who they're going to go next smile at or inspire. And that is how you change the world. When you get an understanding that you don't need to be worldwide, that it is your everyday, mundane choices that you make that change the world, you will change the world.
Yeah.
And if all of us did that, imagine where we'd be right now. Instead of one person trying to do 10,000 things to change the world, you'd have everybody doing one thing. Or two or 10.
I think there's this saying that, where they're like, oh, it takes, like, I can barely remember it, but, it's like, oh, it's 1% of the population did 1% of the work. I'm like, that'd still be like 100,000 people trying to do this one thing. Like, it's just, you can say that like one person doesn't affect it, but it really does. Like every number counts. So if you're just one person fighting for your cause.
Well, look at it like this. I mean, if you do one good thing, that's one more good thing that's been done.
Mm-hmm.
If you take one step, that's one step that you took.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like anything that you do is something that you did. And it leaves a lasting impact. Every choice you make has a consequence, whether that's to sit on your ass and do nothing, or to do a stupid little video like this to try to help people out. And it only gets like 9 views. But guess what? That's 9 people, or the same person. Who knows?
Who knows?
Who might need to watch it 9 times to feel inspired. And if that's you, cool, dude. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. Just get out there and do what you know that you need to do and inspire somebody. And don't
use your passion.
Besides, the more that you have, more responsibility that will be required of you. So get a grandmaster over the little things that you have in your life, and then you will be given more things. Don't try to bite off more than you can chew anyways. Yeah. But every day, look to see what you can do, because that's what she did. Uh-huh. And she's left behind a billion, bajillion quotes and a life to back it up.
I was just say, yeah, and there's so many people who still follow her, and every single person that she inspired or touched in her life now feels her presence even still, and I think that a lot of those people will continue to hopefully try to inspire and advocate for others as well, because it is still important, and she believed in it until her dying day, and that, I don't know, that, she was just amazing, phenomenal.
An amazing person.
She will be missed.
And another person that is still living and alive and kicking, that's doing, on a positive note as well, that's doing a lot of changes, is my friend Jared Axon. He is known as the singing nurse. You may have seen him on The Doctors, CNN. He's been on a lot of things. I actually knew him before he was ever a nurse. Like, we used to go to church together. It was really cool. And he sings opera, and he used to sing, like, I guess I didn't even know this part until I watched this thing, but he had gone to Europe and did a bunch of singing and performances and stuff over there, you know, living the dream. Yeah. But he wanted more from his life. He was like, this isn't enough. I'm not blessing enough people like we're talking about. So he decided to go into nursing.
Okay.
And
a field that tries to help people.
Yeah, a field that tries to help people. And everywhere he goes, he's like, music is me, I am music, what are you going to do? So he's singing as he goes. And he used to sing to his patients. Because a lot of times in nursing, my mother's a nurse, and she can tell you this, people forget that people are people. Yeah. And they think they're a number or a disease. And that's what Jared talks about. And he was like, no, you're Mr. Jones. And I'm going to sing to you, Mr. Jones. And I'm going to make you feel like Mr. Jones. Yeah.
So I would bring out the...
He's awesome. And so he went and you never know who you know. And one of his people that loved him dearly that he would do that for passed away. And the next thing you know, he's all over the place and well known. But he's got something up on CNN right now. I think it's... I forget where it's located, but you can find it on CNN's website, and you can find it on my Twitter. And you can go follow him at Your S Nurse, I believe it is. And please do. If you go watch his video about his explanation for why he does what he does, it will really inspire you. And I think that more people like Jared, we all just stepped out and did those things. And to be perfectly honest with you, like, I feel honored to have known somebody like that since I was like 13. And then to just like, you know, to watch us all grow up and then like to see him go out and step out and change the world. I mean, good grief. You know what I mean? Like, we went to the same place. Like, and here we are. We're like, we're going to change the world. Like, there are some people I watched that just sank. And there are people like Jared who chose to not sink. Be one of those people who chooses to not sink and rise to the top, because who would have known that pushing meds and singing songs would change people's lives?
That has a lot to do with our Happy Rant Day as well.
Yeah.
We would be calling people to, you know, you have to fight through the adversity, and
yeah,
you have to choose to rise.
So go there, go watch this video, go vote for him.
That's very cool.
Go support him. and go spread the word, because there are a lot of other people I know who would love to inspire other people to do the same thing. So please go do that. You guys probably already have heard of him anyways, because he's been all over.
I hope so. I hadn't until you said that though. But
Yeah, I knew he was
haven't
on
done
the doctor,
I haven't
but
done
I
the
watched
TV
these things.
Well, you know what? I don't watch like the daytime TV.
Yeah.
The morning news. All my stuff happens in the evening, so I usually tend to miss the fun stuff like that. But I don't know. That's really interesting.
And it's really cool to have known him before he was like ever famous at all for anything, you know, just singing and being a great, awesome person. Because he was always a really nice, like his family and him were just, he was the person that took me to the very first opera I ever went to, which I fell twice in my ball gown. It was hysterical. I wonder if he remembers that now. But anyways, but like, yeah, no, like, and his brother is amazing. Like his mom and dad are like so nice. Like, I mean, you know people like that are genuine people that go out there and change the world. It's like, just stay genuine and just keep doing what you're doing. And now he's like married and hoping to have kids and everything. And it's, yeah, I know, it's so cute. Like, I'm like, oh, it's so cute. But, you know, like, so just live your life and do what you're passionate about.
Still, every little bit counts.
Every little bit
If
counts.
you just want, if you're a nurse and you want to start singing to your patients, help them feel better. Like,
Yeah, treat them like human beings,
yeah.
like we all are.
You look at what can happen.
Yeah.
Not that you'll be famous, but that you'll find that you help people that way.
You could change the world.
And
Because that wasn't his goal.
Right.
To be famous. He was famous, and he left being famous to
That's
go
true.
do
Like,
that.
yeah, if he's already famous for singing opera and then he leaves to go be a nurse, he's to save people like that. That's just very. I like the stories.
I do too. And so, since we rant a lot, at least we're ranting in a direction of positivity this time.
I
Positive
I feel
ranting.
bad that you guys had to suffer through
Oh, we
spiders.
just wrote them like, ah! No, I think the spider thing was all good, because, you know, spiders.
We got the spiders, still shocking. Don't worry about it. We're all good. This
So
is
we'll
what
leave it
happens.
with that.
Yes.
We're telling it straight.
Like it.
Get out
Are
there.
you not really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get out there. Change the world.
Change the world. Be the change you want to see in the world. We can't say
Be
it
the
enough. I think we
change.
continue to say it in our videos, but
My
we're
biggest-
totally serious about it.
My two biggest hashtags: spread love, be the change.
Yeah.
Go do it. It's all up to you. If you don't do it, nobody else is going to. Don't count on us to get through, because we're hacked. All right. So if you're one of the lucky ones to see this, then go.
I know. Yeah. If you're actually watching this videos, good on you. Thank you. Subscribe. Join us every week.
We love you
Monday,
guys.
Wednesday, Friday. Yes. If you're watching the video, we love you. Like.
We hope you're having a great day.
We hope you come back because.
It's like 1 in the morning here, but
Hey, it's earlier than usual. We've wrapped up 3 videos by the time we normally start
Woo!
shooting.
Yeah, I know.
We're doing good this week. All
Cutting
right.
down for you so you can like last.
Yes.
You know.
And you know what? I think this weekend I'm starting. Well, I'm not really starting my videos, but I'm starting like the intro to my videos.
Oh, good.
Not my art awarding vid yet. That'll still be next week. The first week of June.
Are you hungry? So he's like,
I am just now hungry. Sorry. My
Perfect.
stomach's over
We're
because
gonna
it's
end
1
right on
morning
time.
and I'm rumbly. But yeah, so I think on Sunday I'm posting a video for just an intro for the media reviews that I do, mostly books. So I'll be telling you what I'm reading, and so if you guys can find it and you'd like to read along with me while I read it, I'll be able to. I post on Goodreads so you can actually see my progress as I'm reading it, like my real-time reactions. If you think it's nothing like this, you'd be wrong because my writing's definitely always time. Don't
Are we
worry.
any different? No. We
Yeah.
wear a hot on sleeves.
Yeah, we'll see if I can get her on board, Martini on board.
Yes.
It depends. While they're not so busy right now,
I gotta
maybe
take
they might
a
have
few more
time to read a
classes.
book before classes start.
You better move, because I gotta record a bunch of crap, and
Oh, we all do. I know that's really sad, but we're all going to be so busy this summer.
if I live through the next year of my life, if I make it, if you guys only knew everything that's on my plate, I'm trying to breathe, but it's pretty crazy.
If you think we don't have panic attacks about it now.
Yeah, I've been, but it's okay. So
Heavy breathing in this corner of the
we're
room because
gonna end on a good note.
yes.
So I don't think
We have a lot to do, but you know what?
We're gonna
It's
do
gonna be
it in
fun.
style, pizzazz, and positivity.
And we're going to persevere. And so we make it, bitch.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. Like us, subscribe us. We'll see you next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.